If you want to boost your career, you have to go beyond the technical skill. Competence is just the price to entry. It's not just what you know, but it's also how you get things done with people around you. I'm your host, Lisa Cummings from Pinch Yourself Careers, and I'm here to help you become who you want to become and achieve what you want to achieve.
In this course, you'll get some great ideas for finding career success by leading through your strengths, your natural talents. To set the stage, there are a couple of stop-doing items. Almost always, there's some deprogramming that needs to happen in your head. It's found in 2 pieces of career advice that are more obsolete than your grandma's 8-track, yet this career advice keeps getting played over and over. The first is that you should fail as often as possible. And the second is that you can become anything you want to be if you just hustle and work hard enough. I've heard these and a few others so often, and they need a kick in the pants. As you can tell, you're about to hear a couple of concepts that fly in the face of traditional career development. And it's probably the kind of traditional career development advice you've been hearing your whole life. But if you're trying to fail as often as possible, and you're trying to hustle your way into missing talents, you're probably subjecting yourself to the path of most resistance. There's a better way, and the answer is right inside of you. It's your natural talents. And that's what this video is all about. See, using your strengths at work every day actually makes you a stronger performer, and using your weaknesses weakens your performance. So rather than failing as often as possible, if you focus on your strengths, you'll succeed more often. And that's the end goal anyway, right? Failing stops momentum. Failure trashes your self-confidence. And if you're failing in your job overall, you're building a reputation as a non-producer. And I'm pretty sure you don't want that as your personal brand. So a few of you may be thinking, hey, failure can be good. You can learn from your failures. Yes. If you fail, you should learn from it, of course. And yes, it can build grit. What I'm picking on is the failure worship out there. Those who tell you you should fail as often as possible. And yeah, resilience is a virtue for sure, yet you don't have to keep failing at work to get it. And failure worshipers also say failure is a good thing because it shows you you're pushing your limits and you're getting outside your comfort zone. Well, expanding your limits is a great thing. I just have a way for you to do it that doesn't waste months or years of your time in failed experiments. So you'll see all the tips and tactics you get from me today, while they're all focused on your success, not your failure. They're focused on your strengths, not your weaknesses. On the investments you'll make in your natural talent, not the investments you'll make in filling your gaps. Let's get to the other piece of obsolete advice. It's that if you hustle and work hard enough, you can become anything you want. A few authors out there have pushed the idea of 10,000 hours. That's that you can become proficient at anything with 10,000 hours of deliberate practice. Well, oopsie, in 2014, researchers from Princeton, Michigan State, and Rice University published empirical evidence that it's just flat wrong as a concept. And in fact, their study showed that when you apply 10,000 hours of deliberate practice to your job, the performance improvement you can expect is only 1 measly %. So, rather than investing tens of thousands of hours getting mediocre at anything you want, you can instead direct that same investment to your natural talents and get huge returns. Psychologists did another study at the University of Nebraska. They wanted to see if people saw bigger performance gains when they invested time in things they're naturally good at. And this study ultimately backed this idea of strengths-based development over the traditional development approach in a big way. So to make the data measurable, what they did is they picked the skill of speed reading. And average readers were able to improve from 90 words per minute to reading 150 words per minute by attending training. Pretty good. Now the magic, though, it was revealed with the above average readers, those who had a natural talent in that area. They read faster to begin with, 350 words per minute before any training. So they walloped even the improved times of the average readers. The investment in their talent, in this case, their investment was made in training, made for a gigantic difference in their performance. They skyrocketed to 2,900 words per minute. Can you imagine getting 8 times better at a skill at work just because you did a little bit of training? I mean, check out that chart. The difference that your natural talent makes is enormous. This is the power of investing in your natural talents. It's so much more effective than devoting time to developing your weaknesses and filling your gaps. It allows you to fall into your flow because you're becoming more of who you already are, more of who you're meant to be. So when you're ready to feel more energized at work, when you're ready to get more productive, when you want to be viewed as a top performer, that's when you need to invest time maturing your natural talents. And when you lead through your strengths, you'll unlock the potential you've been hiding and diluting all these years.